All right, all right, all right. Welcome to Sideboard MTG. My name's Eric, and it's early access day. War of the Spark is here. Hope you guys are ready. We're about to jump into our full access sponsored by Wizards of the Coast. We've got access to all the cards today, so we're going to be doing some brewing. We'll do a little draft, a little sealed, and just kind of have some fun with the new cards. Not a lot of structure. I went through last event, had over 30 decks, and just spent all day trying to get through the decks, and didn't really get to just have some fun with the cards. So we're going to take that approach this time, and if you guys got ideas, you wanna brew or something like that, I will be asking that everyone sends their deck list through AetherHub today, just because it's easier for me to pull up on stream. So if you guys can help me out with that, and if you are going to be submitting decks, you can post them over on the Reddit, or you can just drop the links to AetherHub decks in chat. We can do that as well. But that's going to be the format for today. I hope everyone likes it. I hope everyone enjoys. We're going to have multiple streams. It should be a lot of fun. So thank you everyone for coming out, and let's kind of jump to it. One of the things we want to talk about is some of the new things here on MTG Arena that some of you may already see. We got this big blue orb here. I guess it kind of looks like the little floating orb that's always talking to us, right? Wanting us to play more Magic. We'll talk a little bit about what these mystery orbs are. As far as I can tell, they're as new to me as they are to you. But they're mastery orbs, and once you have your mastery orbs, you can place those in your mastery tree. So that will help you get free decks if you don't already have them. So there's some options there. I played one game and got a couple of the beginner masteries done, testing with a little bolus deck. So naturally I hit these three colors. Oh, it chimes. Can you guys hear that? I don't know if you can hear the chiming. Yeah, all right. Anyway, so let me get chat up so we can talk to chat here a little bit while we're just kind of getting the day started. Let's see. Yeah, that'll work. What's up, chat? How are you? Welcome, welcome. We are live. We are live. That did happen. We did manage to get there. The sideboard lives again. Uh, Thought all the best of one got me. It did. It did. There's a lot more to it than that, though. My absence has been due to a lot of things outside of Magic, kind of pulling away from Magic as life does from time to time. But yeah. So once you earn these mastery orbs, you can, I guess, place them. So maybe I want to. Let's place it here. See what. Do we get these cards? We get these cards. Okay. Because we needed those cards. Oh, look. You also get, special art cards. Like Virashino Pyromancer here. Like if you want to get the special ones of those, you can earn those by earning your mastery orbs. And it just lets you work towards a color that you want to work towards. It's pretty cool. I like it. I don't know how that's going to go, but whatever. We ended up with some Ravnica packs, so let's. Oh look, yay! Packs of Ravnica. Look at all the beautiful cards we got. This is what happens when you already have all of the cards available. You get nothing but gems. Most of you know that already. So not a lot of point in opening any packs or anything here. I do have the pre-order box that I'll be opening on the Sideboard MTG account. That we'll do that at some point. So, did it die again? I hope stream didn't die. Yeah, I don't think stream died. I'm showing we're good over here. Your day's just started. I've just walked in from work. Uh-oh. Here we go. Um, would love to catch a stream, but I got to get back to work. All right, man. Well, I figure a lot of people will be stopping in and out, in and out. It's going to be a long day of Magic, and I know a lot of you are in a hurry to see some Magic. So, um, you need coffee, and you're going to put together a mass deck and a Ral Infinite combo deck. All right. What's up, Sir Eccles? Yes, good to see you too, sir. Good to see all of you. I have. I'm moving next week. I definitely want to say that to those of you just joining me here. I am moving next week. We're going to be going to Dallas. I know a lot of you heard me talk in the past that we'd be moving to Dallas. That is next week. So trying to get everything ready for the move, get us in our new house, that sort of thing. And it's been taxing. But we're almost there, and as soon as we get moved in, we should be able to get everything set back up, and then we'll be streaming a little more full time than we have in the past. So should be a lot of fun. I hope you guys all join me for when we do that. It won't be 100% magic, I will say that, but it's there's still going to be plenty of magic there. Anyway, let's get over into some decks. I've got some basic ideas here that I thought you guys might want to toy around with. Take for example the Tezzeret deck. Let's see if we can view this a different way. Where's the other deck view? Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, there we go. I haven't played Arena so much. Anyway, so I wanted to have a deck that was kind of around Tezzeret Master of the Bridge, and the more I looked at Tezzeret, creature and planeswalker spells you control have affinity for artifacts. Yes, I want some artifacts, but I don't think that I want to be so in on the artifacts initially that I'm just playing a ton of artifacts. So I went with ideas that would help us create artifacts. So treasure maps, one of those. Tez needs treasure. You're right. Tez needs treasure, but what are we really going to cast with affinity for artifacts, right? Like we're not going to get a whole bunch of like free cast spells, and that's where I originally wanted to go. I wanted to be able to have a bunch of free cast spells, and I am not locked in on the 58 cards that I currently have here, but when it came down to being able to cast free spells, Karn really came to mind, right? Like if you have 4 artifacts on the battlefield, then Karn's free. Um, that goes for the second Karn as well. So I'm definitely looking for more artifacts to be able to put in. But Treasure Map was the obvious, like this has to be in here. Eldest Reborn, just because I might want to get some of these planeswalkers and stuff back. I also wanted planeswalkers that would help create artifacts. So Dovin Bond was originally a possibility, or Dovin, just because he makes the Thopters. But I ended up going with the other Tez because he'll also make Thopters, and I may end up actually like wanting to play with more Saheeli Ra, which could be very good as well. Yes, Spell Swindle Galta for 24 life point swing. Yeah, there you go. Spell Swindle Galta. That seems great. Saheeli sounds really good. Originally, I wanted to play with some like size and a whole bunch of artifacts and things, but Saheeli actually answers that side of the equation a little bit better. So I definitely may want more Saheeli in the deck. But basically, just whenever we cast a non-creature spell, doesn't have to be an artifact, we're going to get an artifact. So as we're casting our control spells, our planeswalkers, and things like that, we're going to gain other artifacts, which makes Karn Scion and Urza like super powerful. So I really wanted to play around with that strategy as well. But this is another one of my rough drafts here that I want to toy around with a little bit today. Um, Eugene the Ineffable here. You can't F him. He's going to be pretty decent in this, but it's mainly I just want his +1, right? So that's just kind of where we're at. Sir Eccles. I will pull up the list, but I'm hoping that everyone can put their list in Aether Hub decks. I guess this actually works as well too. Let's see what Sir Eccles has. This is a 60 card deck. So we will import. Figure out how to spell your name now, Sir Eccles. Oh, come on. Really? There we go. Let's see what he's got here. He's got an Abzan list. Is it Abzan Hero? Oh, look at that Abzan Hero. So we'll be playing some hero decks. All right, you did play Tulsamir, Friend of Wolves. All right, I like that. We've also got Cruel Celebrant. Um, okay. I mean, it's a blood artist, right? But it's only when a creature you control. Amira, Assassin's Trophy, Midnight Reaper, Knight of Autumn, Oath of Kaya. Like, what do you guys think about this card, right? You have a list to share today. Still tweaking all your brews. Understood, Saffron. Understood, man. I I just haven't been able to put a lot of time into Magic lately, so I haven't had a ton of brews. Like there were some cards that I seen that's like, man, I really want to play with those. Like mainly the new bowl was like, I really want to play with him. Um, but man, I want to like this card, but then again, I don't want to like this card. Seraph of the Scales, I like this. Storiv, Def Karen Lich. It's pretty good, but I'm with a dev on is Golgari Finebroker just better and probably cheaper? Cheaper in the sense that it's uncommon. You think Soren might need more copies? Insane card. Yeah, I'm really liking the Soren. I like that he might actually make the Famished Paladin combo playable, right? Because now you've got even more ways to give lifelink, ways that are worth playing. So the Famished Paladin combo might be a thing. But Soren's the real deal. Creatures you control have lifelink, so that's pretty cool. Okay, I get that he's easier on the mana, but I think you're going to have double green, and he's not that much easier on the black. Like he's no easier on the black, and I just think that you'll have double green. Um, I mean, he'd be better in a deck that was lightly splashed green, but you are right. Um, Varaska here, Golgari Queen, Tristani, and Tulsamir. Seems like a solid deck. We'll give it a shot. He does have a sideboard here with some duress. D-Spark, what a card! What a card! Some Sorcerer Spyglasses. I guess we want to be able to shut down enemy boluses and such. Kaya Orzhov Usurper. This will be pretty good. Mortifies, another Night of Autumn. We got Settle the Wreckage and Elira Dominger in the sideboard. So, how long is the event going to last? We have access to these cards until 7 o'clock in the morning. So, I'm going to stream a ton. So we're going to have plenty of time for gameplay. So, yeah, we get 24 hours of the event. So, um, let's let's look at another little thing really quick. All right, so the Pally combo, all I've pulled up here is the basics needed for the Pally combo. Famished Paladin doesn't untap during your untap step, but whenever you gain life, you can untap it. Of course, you know if you put a Sorcerer's Wand on Famished Paladin, you can make it deal damage. If it happened to have lifelink, it would untap itself. Then you can make it deal damage again and again and again. Some of the new ways that we can do that are the new Gideon and the new Soren. Gideon's +1 will give it lifelink. Up to one target creature you control gains your choice of Vigilance, lifelink, or indestructible until end of turn, so we could give it lifelink that way. Also kind of falls on curve here with the Paladin. You could turn 1 a Sorcerer's Wand, Famish Paladin onto turn 3, equip it if you wanted to, but you could just turn 3 the Gideon Blackblade, and then turn 4 equip and go infinite, or equip on 3 and then play your Soren here. So it is a turn 4 kill if they can't stop it, and you only need these 3 cards. So it's definitely something we're going to play around with a little bit. Soren, naturally, you don't even have to uptick. You just put Soren on the battlefield, and your Famished Paladin has lifelink now on your turn, which can allow you to go off as well. So we'll probably play around with what back, if this is the backbone to the combo, what kind of deck can we throw this in? Do we want to put this in an aggressive deck, a bunch of like white weenie cards, maybe a bunch of charm strays or something like that? I'm joking. Or maybe we want to put it in like a white weenie deck that's just a whole bunch of aggressive creatures, so that we're killing them that way. Or maybe we want to put it in some type of control deck where we're have the ability to like dig for our combo pieces and really go for the combo. So all these options are available to us. And I don't know exactly which way I would like to run it. So as we're playing today, we'll get a feel of how people are playing their decks and decide whether or not we want to go a control style build with this, or we want to go with a more aggressive or possibly some type of mid-range build. But we'll be playing around a little bit with Famished Paladin combo today, and then I did pull the backbone to the Chamber Sentry combo. I know a lot of you guys, like myself, had a lot of fun when we played around with this deck. Liliana, Judith, Arcane Adaptation, and then Chamber Sentry to infinite combo off, and there's a ton of different parts you can add to this combo. But Ugin's Congruent is also a new combo piece to that. So I wanted to see if having more of your X cost spells would actually help this combo out. So I pulled the pieces to it, and I'm putting this on the back burner because there's not a lot new going on here with this. But throughout the day, if we think of cards that might go in this deck, we can do that. Add some here to it, and maybe give it a test or two. So I also have Bant Tokens. Bant Tokens is a deck by Dragonlord. He posted over on the Sideboardmtg Reddit. It is also a Hero of Precinct 1, so do get ready for some Hero of Precinct 1 decks. And it's a pretty sweet deck. A Hero of Precinct 1, also running a Mira. We get to see Watley's Raptor here. Watley's Raptor, allows us to proliferate. No, I actually have got no amass plans. The one game that I did play earlier, I ran into an amass deck, and I just hosed it. Like, you just chump block their army until they've wasted so many amass cards, making that one army huge. Then you finally cast down it, and you make them have to start rebuilding their army. It wasn't as impressive as I wanted it to be, but there were other times where it was super impressive. So I don't have a ton of ideas for a mass. It's it really feels like sticking all of your eggs into one basket, which it probably isn't the case at all. But that's what it felt like when I played against it. So we'll see what happens there. Apparently, we do have an amass deck coming, so we will get to see some type of amass, and I look forward to seeing it. So I mean, I definitely want to play with some proliferate, which again, Watley's Raptor is going to allow us to do that a little bit. We do have 4 copies of it. We've got some Deputy of Detention for removal. Night of Autumn for some different conditions. Dovin for some planeswalkers here. March of the Multitude, big finisher. Help us go wide. Saheeli Ra, or sorry, not Saheeli Ra. Shalai, Voice of Plenty. Protection. We've got a Johnny that Johnny's pretty sweet here. Putting an extra counter and loyalty counter on each of your other planeswalkers is not bad. Plus, he does have that uptick ability, so like unlike some of these other walkers, he can start going back up, which is pretty sweet. Giving all of our creatures vigilance is going to be great because when we're going that wide, we can attack and block. We've got Watley, so as we go wide, we can do silly Watley things like get multiple emblems and all kinds of other stuff, so that we just keep drawing cards, which is always fun. I like Watley. And then we got Tristani. I kind of wish there might have been a Tulsimir in this deck. I like Tulsimir, so we'll see. We've got Depose, Deploy, and some Assure Assembles. So I'm about ready to play some Magic. So let's take a deck that's got way too many Planeswalkers in it and go see what happens. Right? I didn't talk about this deck to you guys. This is the one I was playing with earlier, and I went to an extreme with this deck. That extreme being, let's see how many planeswalkers we can really pack into a deck, and it still be functional. So we are playing Bolas Super Friends, Grixis Super Friends. We've got Narsets. We've got the beautiful little combo of Jace and Bolas. You get to ultimate Bolas using Jace's ultimate, making multiple copies of Bolas. Yeah, that was the idea here for this deck. So, this is not the best hand in the world. I don't want to see my Aid the Fallens in my opening hand. I actually chose this as my card draw, a black card draw. I'll keep this hand though. Like the cast down and the Plague Crafter make me feel like I can get there. We'll see. Steam Vents doesn't hurt. So we'll just start with a Blood Crypt and go from there. Interplanar Beacon, cool card. Whew, sorry, had to sneeze. Drowned Catacombs. Well, we don't. I think I can play this tap this turn. Okay, he's opting. I think I just want a Plague Crafter here. And he just let it go. He didn't try to kill Plague Crafter to make me discard a card. This way we can just play into ooh, there's a Narset. So I'm gonna play this, and if this resolves, then his Vraska's Contempt can't be cast here. Spells your opponent's cast that target a Planeswalker cost 2 more to cast, so that's pretty sweet. I can get rid of a Narset here. There's a bolus. So he can destroy um, my Kasmina. If he does destroy my Kasmina, okay, he's gonna make a wizard.
I am omnipotent.
I'm not for sure that was the right play for him. I'm gonna pay 2 life. I'm gonna cast down his little dude. And we're going to attack Bolus. Then I want to play a Narset.
I train every day. No one is more prepared to put thoughtfulness before action.
Oh, absolutely. I'll take a Bolus. And we'll go ahead make another. We can get rid of her. Aid the Fallen is just going to give us like everything back. So I'm kind of hanging on to those. Or not. I'll get rid of one. Oh, wow. I guess we can look for another card here. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'll take Liliana's Triumph. All right, so I guess I lose a Narset. Or do we play a Narset? I think I actually may play Aid the Fallen here. We're gonna choose both. I'm gonna get back Plague Crafter, and we're gonna get back let's say Narset. We'll play Plague Crafter and discard Narset. And then we'll say no attacks. That's going to be our turn. I need to get chat up where I can see it. Also need to do this, right? Let's do that. Get back and play Plague Crafter. Yeah. No, not out of here. Just taking a little break. Had some stuff to do, so yeah, just a little break. Ooh, nice amass there. Well, I could triumph. Double triumph. I don't know if I want to do that. I think that's what I have to do, though. I think I want to do it before he untaps. We'll swing. Look at this. Look at this. Alright. Bolus kills Bolus.
Gods once, I am one again. I perish.
So Bolus kills Bolus. And then we go from here. Oh, he makes another nickel bolus and makes me discard my spark double. Oh, what a thing. Like, how does he have all the boluses? All of the boluses. And an auger. We need a Liliana off the top. That's not it. Well, we got the little combo going there.
I'm always a step ahead.
We'll draw a card. Oh, look, another Jace Cunning Castaway.
No! Witness a mote of my power.
This should distract you.
Yep, I'm doing it. I think we've lost to this bolus anyway.
I've got
I'm keeping the new one.
just because it isn't real doesn't mean it won't kill you.
We'll see what happens. Figured you'd drop by while you're on break. Well, thanks, Rocker. How long am I going to be on today? I am going to be on most of the day, off and on all day. So if you guys want to like stop in from time to time, by all means do so. Big bolus flipped. This is still the real bolus. The Ravager
A match.
is devastating. Devastating. Yep. Ooh, he said oops. What? What oops? No oops. Whenever one or more creatures you control deals combat damage to a player this turn and draw a card, then discard a card. You know what? We're gonna go for that.
There's always an answer.
I'm gonna keep this card in hand. We're gonna go all out attack. See if we can draw some cards. We'll be able to trade this for one of them. Okay. So we'll discard that. Now let's see what the next one is.
You and I are gonna take him out. This is just gonna be bad for you.
Kaya's ghost form. We can put that on something. What can we have die? I guess we put it on Chandra. I kind of wanted to put it on Narset, but yeah. Yes, it only works on walkers we control. Spark Double wouldn't copy their stuff. Another Augur. Augur's a good card. If we top deck a Bolus, though, I mean, we kill his Bolus and we're in decent shape. But his Bolus has so many abilities. If he neg 4s it, he brings back a Bolus from his graveyard. He brings back this Bolus, and then he can destroy something. And then it'll get crazy. It'll get so crazy. How long are we streaming today? An inquantifiable amount of time. I don't know. Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it. He brought mine back. Didn't even get his own. It's messed up.
Your
I have reached my
existence
limit.
is point.
There goes Narset. That's right, because Narset says you can't draw more than one card a turn. Alright. So,
Sit back and watch it burn.
is it this or Tez? I think it's this.
Warrior Queen Necromancer has a nice ring to it.
Smoke and mirrors.
Alright, so now if we neg 2, we get rid of the one with summoning sickness, and we'll get rid of one of the other spirits. He gets rid of both his augurs.
They were allowed to say, I'll find a use for you.
We draw land. Um, let's kill little bolus. Let's damage big bolus. And just keep fighting. Just keep fighting. Oh, captive audience. At the beginning of upkeep, choose one that hasn't been chosen yet.
I know what must be done.
My life total becomes 4. Eldest Reborn. Make a zombie.
Putrid, but effective.
I mean, we can't cast it,
No
but
problem
whatever.
fire can't solve.
I mean, Eldest Reborn just like dealt with the issue. So if we discard our hand next turn, undo evil. Ooh, wow. Choose 2. Give him the. Oh, the choose. All right, so he actually got the good ones. I didn't want that. Oh, I did that wrong.
Will remake the multiverse in my image.
So what does he do here? I mean, heh. How about this land?
At the time, Planeswalkers outsmarted you eons ago.
I'm gonna discard my hand. Oh, that isn't that great? Each opponent discards a card. I'm gonna ultimate Chandra. Her ability goes off. I'm gonna hit him. Chandra's ghost, or the Kaya's ghost form gives me Chandra back. We enter combat. Swing. G. Yay! We got there against the army of Bolus. Yeah, just boluses and boluses and boluses. Wow, what a game. Yeah. Wow, what's up, Polus? How you doing, Elliot? Good to see you. Um, yeah, hey, we got there, right? I mean, Chandra Ultimates, things like that. We'll just keep filling this out. Yay! Look, more more things. I am good. Work is crazy busy, and you excited about this set. Yeah, I think that there's a lot of potential in this set. I'm excited about all of the planeswalkers. That everyone is going to be just playing planeswalker after planeswalker after planeswalker, and that part's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm excited about that. Oh, all right. So do we play another? We play another with a silly deck. I mean, it's just planeswalkers over and over. I didn't really show you guys the deck very much. Um, but it is. I've got Narset's basically the draw engine of the deck. She allows you to just keep drawing cards. A lot of the other planeswalkers are simply there because they make creatures, and we don't have any creatures in the deck except for our plague crafters, which I wanted a creature that I could easily get into the graveyard, but I also wanted to be versatile and against a control deck or versus an aggressive deck. I went with the idea of let's make our opponents sacrifice, 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 which ended up making Plague Crafter my pick for this deck. But I needed at least some creatures that I could get back with Aid the Fallen once I made the decision that I wanted to try to use Aid the Fallen as one of my draw cards. If you didn't want to go this route, you could go with like Shimmer of Possibilities. You could go with pretty much any 2 mana draw card, but you want it to give you some type of selection. You don't want to just like naturally draw a random card off the top because this deck's so toolbox that you're looking for some toolbox type things. Narset was absolutely wonderful in that gameplay and in the gameplay that I did before stream. I'm really, really liking this card. I think it's the real deal. I'm glad it's an uncommon because you guys are going to be seeing Narset in a lot of decks. I mean, if they've got blue, you're just gonna. It reminds me of Architect of Thought, where we would just play our 4 mana Jace. We just play him and just start down ticking him, down tick, up tick once, and then down tick and kill him. And, like it just didn't matter because you were down ticking Jace into finding another Jace, and you would just keep down ticking for card advantage. And even though Narset's not like that kind of card advantage, she will give you some card advantage. Because it's my wife's deck. My wife wanted this deck built, and that's a thing she does. That is a thing she does. That she plays 61 card decks. So yeah, yeah. Um, that's that's what she does. All right, we're moving on. Um, Angrath is actually really really good. There was there's one line of play in here where you actually get to copy Bolus, especially with like Spark Double. So if you have a Jace Cunning Castaway and you play the new Bolus, and you have upticked Bolus at all, you can like turn 6 make 2 boluses. So you can make 2 boluses. That's pretty devastating. Now you've got 2 boluses ticking up. You could also just cast Spark Double on your bolus, and that would help. That would give you a new bolus that was already ready to ultimate. So if you turn 3 a Jace Cunning Castaway, or turn 4 Jace Cunning Castaway, and then you get a bolus down, and then you Spark Double that bolus, you can instantly turn the new bolus into 2 more boluses, which, let's just face it, that will get out of hand real quick. You always need that single copy of a crazy card, right? That's it. You always need a single copy of a crazy card. Kaya's Ghost Form, it was a cool card there, but it was actually unneeded. It was just unnecessary, and although dude putting it on his bolus was pretty devastating. I mean, we had to deal with bolus after bolus, so that was a pain. So let's play another though.
This will let you toggle on all events.
You always need that single copy of a crazy card, right? Or that extra land or something. Girls just want to have 61. I can't, I can't get the tune to that, Circles. I'm trying. Like Pirate's Pillage. There you go. You always need an extra copy of Pirate's Pillage. This is a fun card. Command the Dread Horde. I mean, we've got some lands. We can get a Narset going on turn 3. I'll keep. We don't have much control, especially not early control. And I really didn't want to see the second one of her. But whatever. At least our opponent's not being super fast here. Yeah, this is okay. You know, one of the things about Narset that I don't like is she cannot grab a land.
Just the trick for this.
Ooh, I'll take Davro. She can't grab a land, and that's a pain. Ooh, there we go. That's a land. Maybe we actually do this because we can draw a card, discard a card. Or we Davro and start making them. I'm going to do this anyway this turn. So
And prepare.
there's a Jace Cunning Castaway. And a Cast Down. I think I'm going to take the Jace, and I'm going to play Kasmina.
Read my instruction and prepare for war.
And we'll get rid of the other Kasmina. So now if he was wanting to bedevil, he can't. He has to 3-mana Shivan fire my dude. Yes, that seems okay to me. Rekindling Phoenix. That's a thing. Alright, so what can we do with Rekindling Phoenix? Chandra comes out, goes to 5. Let's have this enter tapped, and then I'm going to play Chandra. We will uptick Chandra just to uptick Chandra. And then we will make another wizard. What do we get rid of here? I don't think I get rid of the land. Maybe we get rid of Davriel and we just try to get him back later. Because he's cheap. Yeah, we'll do that. So now I assume he wants to swing at Chandra. Which if he does, I mean, that makes his Phoenix become a little thing. Oh no, he wants to get rid of that so he can actually...
I have learned much.
Okay.
I am out of here.
So he could bedevil. Wonder what he takes. Liliana. We got 20 life. So 4. That's 10. 14. Sure. We're going to take 14 here.
Listen up, and I'll teach you. If I were you, I'd just surrender right now. Every day is a new lesson.
Get rid of Eldest Reborn. Might have been a little much bringing the Chandra back.
Oh, it's you burning.
Good health is easy to find in war.
Gotta risk it for the Trisket. All the thing. I mean, I almost, instead of the Chandra, took back the Thief of Sanity. Or took his Thief of Sanity. Like, that was a thought, was to take his Thief. Don't know if that's right or not. Basically, I just want some things to live for next turn. I want one more land so that I can cast Bolus and Triumph. He's just going to the face. He may have burn here. And if he has burn, then I'm definitely in trouble. Alright, so there's Narset. Alright, so we just downtick.
A little death never hurt.
We'll get rid of 2 things. He gets rid of 2 things.
Death.
Lily says we draw cards when creatures die. We did hit a land, but we can't cast it. So let's look for a different land. We still can't cast that one, so we'll get rid of that one. We can tether it. Or we could play a new Narset. Let's use Chandra, see if we can look for another land. Still can't really cast that one, so that's going to be the land that I cast for the turn. It's going to enter tapped. Alright. So if I play a new Narset, because I know I'm playing, Triumph here, we keep the new Narset. Go ahead, use her ability, look for some more stuff. Well, that's cute. Yeah, Aid the Fallen looks good here. So does Kaya's Ghost form. I actually like Aid the Fallen. I'm going to take Aid the Fallen. We will cast Triumph. He's going to discard a card because we own a Liliana. Yeah. Fox, what are you doing, dude? You're not coming in the office. The cat wants in. So now he's got to like look at all the things. Oh, there's another Rekindling Phoenix. Okay. So how do we do this one?
Put thoughtfulness before action.
Liliana's Triumph. I'll take that. Card's good, guys. Card's good. 2 mana instant speed. Sack a dude. We have Lily, so he gets rid of a thing. We have the mana now, so that we get to do a thing. Yeah. Things are happening. So we'll play around the Spell Pierce. He's got all the abilities to do all the things.
For eternal service.
I'm probably butchering sequence here. I want to see more cards here before I jump into this. Oh, cool. We do have a land that we get to play. See, if I would have sequenced that right, we would have gained an extra life there. But I didn't, right? I didn't. So we're going to destroy target creature.
Has consequence.
Oh no! No! Oops. Oh, now I'm gonna die because I messed up. Oh no! Oh, it's brutal. Cost myself the game. Uh, cost myself the game. We had it too. We had it. All the things. We were going to be able to get the Jace back. The ultimate. Oh, no! No! In paper, that would never happen, right? Because in paper, you go, okay, you make a dude, and then I'm going to cast this. Right? Oh, man. Oh, that's so brutal. Okay, I'm done with this deck for a little bit. We'll come back to it. The deck is a lot of fun, and as you can see, it has some power. Even though I got too hasty with my Liliana's Triumph, had the win in hand, and just no. Next turn was going to be Bolus copied. Like we were going to get Jace down from the graveyard. Bunch of other things. It was gonna be very sweet. You guys were gonna like it. That's so heartbreaking. I hate that it takes me to like this screen every time. This tree every time. Like it's breaking the hey I want to get games in kind of thing, and I don't know if I like that. Like it takes me away from just the play button where I just hit play again. You know, like ah. The punt. The punt. It got me. Punt counter at 1, guys. Major punt counter at 1. Oh, goodness. Yeah, that easy. Moving on. Moving on. And yes, the cat always wins. Uh, this is not horrible. I mean, we can get our cast down. We can do some stuff. So yeah, we've got our double blue. Oh no, we don't have double blue. It has to be mana of different color. It's okay. It's okay. We can still cast down and triumph. Will there be a competitive Super Friends deck at GPs and Star City Games events? I'm gonna say that in some form or fashion, like it really just depends on your definition of super friends, not your definition of competitive. Because I get that that's like, does it have a chance at winning the GP? You know, to be competitive. But I think there are going to be decks that have multiple multiple copies of planeswalkers in them, and a lot of different planeswalkers. The real question is, do you call a Super Friends deck a deck that has 15 or more planeswalkers, 10 or more planeswalkers, 5 or more planeswalkers? Like, what do you call a Super Friends deck? Does it have to have like, and that's going to be the question. That's going to be the real thing, is your definition of Super Friends. But do I think there are going to be decks that have multiple different planeswalkers in them? Yes. Do I think there are going to be decks that have, lots of copies of some of the same planeswalkers in them? Yes. And that's just that I 100% think that um, there will be planeswalkers decks for sure that get play. Yes. I like the Karn's Bastion. This is cool.
I know
So I
every
mean,
day.
I assume we're coming against some type of Tez deck here.
Keep an open mind.
This land has been pretty good so far. Can't draw more than 1 card each turn. Oh, no says I.
I have just the trick for this.
Kind of want that Casmina, but I may need another Liliana's Triumph. I kind of want the Casmina. I mean, she's got that loot ability on her. Yeah, and we can just use her wizard here to um,
I
to
really
block
hope
this turn.
do try to keep up.
I mean, I don't think he attacks.
My cause.
What do I get rid of? Maybe just get rid of the Plague Crafter because I can get it back. Like, I don't think he attacks with the wizard because he's already drawn a card for the turn, and Narset says you can't draw more than one card each turn. So if he does attack, he won't draw an additional card. Maybe I shouldn't be pointing out that by pointing at my card, he's going to attack. All right, so I draw a card. He does not. We chump block. Get the other Casmina. So let's look at as many cards as possible before we start doing things here. So I'm going to go ahead and down tick Casmina.
We are the
We
future.
got another land. The 2-mana spells are great here, but I kind of want to just drop Eldest Reborn. I don't really have a lot in the graveyard for Eldest Reborn. Maybe I just get rid of an Eldest Reborn, play a Jace, Cunning Castaway, make a dude.
You've already lost.
Well, I'm killing that, so maybe we don't make a dude. Maybe we
It's a matter
loot.
of give and take.
I like looting. Oh, we can't loot. That's right. Oh, I've butchered this again, haven't I? I mean, I haven't, but we're alright. Let's see if we can draw a card. I mean, because we have the instant speed ways to kill Howling Golem. So his plan is to sacrifice Blasting Zone in order to kill our 3-mana planes. Oh no. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Planeswalker Static. It's going to be a lot to keep up with. It really is. So I'm going to cast down the Howling Golem, and since I know I'm casting down, it doesn't matter if I do it now. So we'll wait. I doubt he swings at anything here. I wish he would. He did. So we get another Narset. Now we cast down the Howling Golem. Because cast down won't kill Thraxos. And this is the turn we have to do it, because now we really want to make him sack Thraxos. Which I may just Eldest Reborn do that. Should have made a dude with Jace last turn. Ooh, that's a thing. So let's look at some stuff. If we +1 Jace to draw a card, what all do we have in the grave? Eldest Reborn, Plague Crafter. So Eldest Reborn just looks good here, which means we can just enter tapped. Eldest Reborn. He'll sack Thraxos. We will +Jace.
How you play the hand you're
Now we get to start attacking. I mean, none of the others have pluses on them, so. Yay! Punching for damage. There we go. I can get rid of Kesmina. We can always get her back. We are at Bolus Jace territory, though. Just play Planeswalkers. Control spells and Planeswalkers. Ooh, a Navigator's Compass. Friends, don't let friends play Navigator's Compass, guys. Alright, opponent discards a card. What do you discard? Awaken Amalgam. So we'll play Bolus. Now he has all kinds of abilities. Look at this. Bolus just got choices, man. He got choices. But we want something that's going to go up. So, preferably up 2. But we're just going to go up 1 here. Make sure to ultimate Jace so he don't blow it up. Okay. Alright, we get a land. Like right now, I don't think he can blow it up. But I'm still going to ultimate Jace, so no problems there. Just letting you know, opponent. That is going to happen to Bolus next turn. We're just going to make a bunch of dudes. So the cool part about the new Jaces is their converted mana cost is 0, isn't it? Or, oh, they have a converted mana cost? That's... But it's a token. Shouldn't be a thing. Should not be a thing. Alright, so let's see what he does. Enter the Elder Spell, right? There you go. Alright, so, like... Do those tokens copy converted mana cost? I mean, I guess. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Because we've got everything in play. Our graveyard. Jace Cunning Castaway. We're doing it. So we get a Jace back. We'll do this thing. I mean, our opponent's just not drawn any land. He hasn't done anything. We're going to do... the copy Bolus thing. Draw cards. Right? Like...
I have other schemes to attend to my intellect.
So when I first built this deck, I thought, like, I didn't read it right, and I thought Bolas got all the abilities, like even the static abilities. So, um,
You have
like,
no
you
weakness
had
I cannot exploit.
like Davril. I thought he was going to work his extra rack, like copies of the rack, right? I thought that was going to be awesome, but no, no, that
No
didn't
one has
happen.
seen my face and lived. Empty your mind.
My prowess is unmatched by my peers. Meditate and prepare.
What do we want? Might as well. I mean, we can play the tap plan, right? Now we're gonna swing, draw a bunch of cards, discard a bunch of cards. I think maybe it's just one. Yeah, it's just one. Whatever. Ooh, Kaya's ghost form. I'll get rid of Sulfur Falls. We'll go Kaya's ghost form on Jace. This way, if he kills it, right? Like, cause then we're gonna ultimate Bolus again next turn, making multiple copy, like more copies of Bolus and more copies of Bolus. Um, yeah, we're doing this. I mean, that's a token though, right? Yeah, that's a token, so we can't do that. Um, so let's just cut to the first part here.
All the multiverse will bend to my will.
So more boluses. Yeah, opponent's on 3 land. You're right. He chose to sack a land, and he
The multiverse in
like
my image.
and he's going to be on even less land than that here very soon. Um,
Crumble. I have a plan. I outsmarted you eons ago.
I'm making him discard cards because I want to get more permanents here with the bolus. And then next turn we have even more boluses.
Witness a mote of my power.
Like boluses for days, right?
I have understood
More dots, more dots. All right, more dots.
never ending. All will bow before Nicol Bolas.
I didn't even use Davril there.
My intellect is without limit.
Let's try this.
Hone your prowess.
Fox, you're not getting in, dude. Yes, you can scoop anytime, dude. You're not hurting anything. We'll throw boluses away. That's where we're at this point.
Sorry.
Like, so next turn we would have how many boluses? Oh my god, he's gonna make me do it. He's gonna make me do it. Like, I don't even need more boluses. Hold on. I don't even need more boluses. We could, but there's no point. Because now he has to get rid of things, and we just beat him to death.
Fighting your bloodline. You have no weakness I cannot exploit. My revenge will be painful. Let your weak minds crumble.
Like, look, we've got pages of planeswalkers here, guys. Pages of planeswalkers. It's like you just pick what you want to do.
Deception
All
is
the cosmos are mine to control.
Can you really trust your eyes?
I am omnipotent.
I'm just going to end turn.
In
Pass.
exchange for eternal
We're not going to drag this out any further.
Ugh, what a whiner.
But yeah, wow. don't 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 be overzealous in your wins, right? Like the guy's being polite and not scooping for content here. GG, sir. He's allowing us to finish it and to make him. It would have went off all the games I showed you, but my punt butchered it. So that was the idea. My wife wanted to play a deck that ran Bolus and Jace to make copies of Bolus to do stupid stuff, to do great and fun things, and this is what I come up with. Um, it's a build. It's a build. Is it going to be like the most super competitive thing in the world? No, probably not. Is it going to be playable? You want to have some fun with it? Did you somehow end up with all of these planeswalkers, like a whole bunch of different planeswalkers? Sure, try it. I think it'll be fun to play around with. It'll definitely give you somewhere to go if you're trying to start a planeswalker theme. The theme I went for here was making them sacrifice creatures and making them discard cards, which is kind of Bolus's bread and butter. So sticking to what my planeswalkers were good at, I tried to choose spells that would help that. As far as Kaya's ghost form goes, it'd be the first card I started cutting. The card's interesting, definitely. Aid the Fallen, I would probably also start cutting it. Cut at least one of it and at least one Kaya's ghost form for a couple extra cards. Kasmina is really good. I never seem to want to see the second Kasmina, but I always want to see the first one, right? So Kasmina may end up staying around as a two of. The Eldest Reborn was quite necessary, and not really though, because we had Aid the Fallen. Um, the Eldest Reborn with Aid the Fallen seems like it's a little too much of that effect of, hey, give me this planeswalker back. We never got to play around with Spark Double, but it does a lot of the same that Jace Cunning Castaway does, allowing you to make a copy of your Nicol Bolas. If you do make a copy of a Nicol Bolas, that copy will enter with an additional loyalty counter on it. So if you happen to have Jace Gunn and Castaway down, then that new Nicol Bolas can instantly become two more new Nicol Bolases. But then those can't ultimate because those won't get the additional +1/+1 counters. But either way, those are some options for you guys. Chandra, even though she won us that one game, I don't know if this would be the card that I'd really want there. Again, she's just more card draw, and a lot of times, like, we're just so taxed with things to do with our mana. Like this deck's really mana hungry. Like, we were tapping out every single turn to get our planeswalkers down. I don't know if we really want Chandra in the deck. Originally, again, when I built the deck, I was thinking that Nicol Bolas got all of the static abilities of the Planeswalkers, so some of these choices are there because they worked better with that. And that's simply not the case, because if we could ultimate Nicol Bolas and ping something for 5 every time we did that, it would be broken. If Nicol Bolas had extra rack effects, that would be pretty broken. You know, we've got 5 Nicol Bolases and you've got 0 cards in hand, and we play a Davriel. That would be absolutely broken. So, yeah, I would pull some of these planeswalkers out, but as far as the Narsets go, the Jaces, the Kesminas, I don't think I would touch them. I like the cards, and I think that they're right where they belong. So that's that's my opinion on this deck. I think the deck is definitely worth toying around with the idea on it, and I'm happy it had a decent showing there. Now, Interplanar Beacon impressed me a lot there. Did you see the amount of life that we were gaining, even though it wasn't like really detrimental, because like our planeswalkers are just absorbing so much, um, like absorbing so much damage that you're not really worried about the life gain. But when you're playing cards like Command the Dreadhorde, which I do have a copy of in the deck, you guys did see that go off, and honestly, if I hadn't have grabbed the Chandra, things might have been a little bit different. So yeah, like I really think that this Chandra needed some type of like neg 2 ability. Um, I mean, yes, exile the top card of your library, but like she needs some way that you can force her down other than her ultimate, so that you ping some things, and then she would have been awesome. So I don't know, but yeah, Command the Dreadhorde, really cool card. I expect that I'll play around with this card a little bit more in the future. It's one of those styles that I kind of like. So, and it's 6 mana. It's not some big 7 mana sorcery. I kind of draw the line at 7 mana sorceries. But 6 mana that can get me back some big dudes, even if I got to pay some life, is normally worth it. So anyway, yeah, that's the deck. I hope you guys liked like the Bolus deck. If you guys have ideas on it, we'll go back and check that out later. I am going to jump into Dragonlord's Bant hero deck, and then we'll play the Abzan hero deck. So we'll play a couple games here, see how it feels, and then we'll play a couple games with the Abzan deck, see how that feels. Meanwhile, apparently there are a couple new decks over on the Reddit. I think one of those is an Amass deck, and the other one's probably Treasures or something. So we'll check those out and see what happens. So Hero of Precinct 1, I already talked about this deck, so if you guys were here, then awesome. But we're going to play this Bant tokens deck. I'll probably go get another cup of coffee after this. So, oh, the other one is Ral. Yeah, you said something about Ral combo, right? Is that what it was? Like, so what is the Ral combo? Put McGee VIP. I like it. I like it. I'll keep. I mean, it's iffy, but the fact that this will potentially produce, more land for us, and we can get to Amira on 3, which is where we want to be. It's where we want to be. Oh God. Maybe I just want to play another Hero of Precinct 1. No blocks. Got me. Got me. Did I get your Patreon message? I got one of them. I don't know if I got the one that you're speaking of. I'm going to play the other hero. I'm being greedy, guys. Super greed. I will check Patreon. So my computer's kind of been non-existent, and then I put everything back. The move, the move has been like we were supposed to move last week, and then now we're moving next week. We're still moving though. Ooh. See, that's proliferate though. I ain't ready for that. We ain't ready for that. So we'll say done. She gets +1/+1 counter. We get to attack. Oh no! I wasn't ready. Untap all creatures you control. Creatures with flying. Come back. Come back. Creatures with flying get +2/+2 until end of turn. Combat tricks. Nice, opponent. Nice. Got me. I mean, he got me. There's nothing I can do about it. I've just been got. Raw pinks are one every time you cast an instant or sorcerer spell with 2 copies of expansion on the stack. You can copy indefinitely. Okay. So how do you copy expansion indefinitely? I need to know how that works because expansion can't copy an expansion. Can it? Am I wrong? I could be wrong. Confirm the permanents. Yeah, I want these. Boom. All attack. Sir Gideon of the Black Blade. Something tells me this is a Famished Paladin deck. Expansion can copy expansion. Oh, that's right, because it's on the stack and it's only 2 converted mana cost on the stack, because the rest of the time it's a 6 converted mana cost spell. It can? Alright, so it's checking it only on the stack. Alright. I was just looking at the 6 converted mana cost, so it's only seeing the side of it that's currently on the stack. Alright, gotcha. Gotcha. Do we allow this? Or did I just chump block? Temple Garden. I'll pay 2 life. I'm still going to attack Gideon. We'll see what happens. I mean, he could have more combat tricks. He could have a whole bunch of stuff, but I still think that I attack Gideon here. Target opponent sacrifices a creature. That's sacrifice 2. Alright, I'll sacrifice both of those. I'll make another one. What do you think about that? Now Gideon dies. And I cast Watley Radiant, champion it up too. Right?
Let's end this foolish tale. My strength is our strength.
That seems good. Seems fine. And we can get a Deputy of Detention next turn. With a +1/+1 counter on it. This just keeps getting better. Just watch my timeouts today. Got it. What does he pick? He got my Watley. Dude. We're going to have a talk about this Watley getting business. I mean, so if he Sky Marcher Aspirant blocks a 1/1. I'm okay with that, right? I think I'm supposed to be okay with that. Alright, so we're going to take his Conclave Tribunal. And we're going to uptick Watley again, because that's what Watley does. She's got none to give, 0 to give. Oh, look at this. So, yeah. We'll go ahead and take our first Watley ultimate.
Audience, the better.
Cast Deputy of Detention with another +1/1 counter on it. We'll draw a card. We will take action. Bye-bye Sky Marcher Aspirants. I don't think I swing with that. I'm okay with swinging with everything else. Look, another deputy. Fox, dude. Like, you gotta quit, man. You're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Yes, you can have more than one of the same emblem. Yes. Absolutely. Yes, GG, sir. GG. Good job, Putt. Putt McGee, guys. Alright, guys. I'm going to go, like, strangle this cat. No. I'll just skin him. I hear there's 1,000 ways to do it. Anybody got any ideas? No. So I'm probably gonna let the cat in. So we're gonna have a furball co-pilot here. Deck is running nice. It is Dragon Lord. I'm gonna get a cup of coffee. We're gonna let the cat in, so you guys don't have all the meowing in the background. Trust me, it'll be worse when the cat's here. I'll get some coffee. We'll come back. Oh look, we played a white deck, meaning we get those things. Yay! We've played all 5 colors. I'm so proud of us. A butter knife always works. No, you guys are brutal. I wasn't actually expecting answers. Anyway, so yeah. I'll get a cup of coffee. We'll let the cat in. I'll be right back. So we're going to take a quick 5, and see you guys in a moment. Alright. Stream will return. I don't have that. I don't have that panel. Not on this setup. Oh, no. Alright. Stream will return shortly. Hi, for those of you waiting, actually going to break the stream into quite a few multiple videos so it's easier for those watching the replays. So I'm going to end this stream. It is currently 12:43, and we'll be back live again at 1 o'clock Central Time. So that is 15 minutes from now. We'll come back up. We'll play some more Hero of Precinct 1 decks. And then we'll probably take another 10-minute break after some Hero Precinct 1 decks, and then come back and play some proliferate, and mass decks. So if you guys have a mass decks or proliferate decks and you want to post those, get those over on the Reddit. If possible, put them on MTG Goldfish or Aether Hub so that I can pull those decks up and we'll play your guys' decks. But those will be coming after the Hero of Precinct 1 deck. So see you guys all in 15 minutes.